We are live with another one. All right. I am basically right out of the neck of the woods. All right. I ran far distances from whatever sickness whatever sickness this was, whatever disease this was. You know what I mean? Uh, guys, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I ran and I kept running, and I can tell you what, I almost can guarantee that I killed whatever this sickness and disease was that nearly killed me. Okay, nearly killed me. All right. But I tell you what, when you're out of one drama, there's always got to be another drama, and for some odd reasons, you know what I mean, that's the way it hit me. I got sick. Got sick for a week. Almost went to the hospital. Recovered. I am still recovering, but I'm at right now at 94%. So the energy is fantastic, guys. Okay, the energy is fantastic. Um, but then when my energy started going up and up, bam, some drama hit me, and it's some real drama. Anything when anything has to do when drama has to do with money and paper, and bank accounts, that's when shit hits the fan, guys. That's when shit hits the fan. That's when things get really serious. That's when guns get loaded and things start happening, guys. Things start happening. Okay, but guys, topic of discussion. That's it. We're done with UFC 310. Okay, UFC 310 came and went. Okay, all right, just like that sickness came and went. All right, on me, I came, I saw, I conquered, baby. And look, guys, now Colby Covington versus Buckley is next, guys. Okay, whether you like it or not, all right, this is gonna be a very tell match. Okay, because look, it was supposed to be Ian Gary versus Buckley. Now, Ian Gary, he suffered his first loss against Kamzat. Okay? And, guys, now we know, okay, I think whoever wins this fight, or whoever loses this fight, they should fight potentially Kobe Covington, in my opinion. I mean, not Kobe Covington. Ian. They should potentially fight each other. So, like, let's say if Buckley wins and beats Kobe Covington, I say we should see that fight, Buckley versus Ian Gary. I think we should see that, or vice versa. If Kobe beats Buckley, um, if Kobe beats Buckley, then we see then we see Buckley versus Ian Gary, and if Buckley beats Kobe, then we see Kobe versus Ian Gary. That's what your mother screams every night when I'm banging her from the back, you son of a bitch. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, guys, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, okay? And when you subscribe, you are subscribing, all right, to the familia, okay? You are subscribing to the community, all right? But, guys, Kobe Covington versus Buckley, all right, that happens this weekend. It's a free fight night over here, over there in Tampa, Florida. Okay, it's gonna be a fantastic night, a fantastic UFC. You know, I mean, for being a free event, guys. You know, we're getting a treat here. You know, from what I was hearing, UFC 310 was damn near impossible to illegally stream. Okay, I think the UFC have gone to new measures, and they started taking down a lot of these websites, man. And it was virtually impossible to get UFC 310 for illegal streaming purposes, guys. What's in the cup? What's in the cup? You already know what's in cup. You already know what's in the cup. If you don't know what's in the cup, then you don't know what's in the cup. You feel me? If you don't know what's in the cup, then you don't know what's in the cup. You feel me? But guys, what is this? What is this? Remind me in 3 days. All right, guys, we got a nice treat the UFC is giving us. Colby Covington versus Buckley. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you how I feel about this fight and how I see this fight playing out, guys. Okay. All right. In my opinion, this is gonna be a telltale fight, guys. Okay, because I happen to believe that Colby Covington was compromised in his last outing. He fought for the welterweight belt against Leon Edwards. Um, in my opinion, he didn't look like himself. He didn't look like that that Colby Covington that we know, where it's like I'm gonna hit you with relentless just stamina. I'm gonna keep coming forward. I'm gonna go for takedowns relentlessly, and yeah, we didn't get to see that off of Colby Covington with that Leon Edwards fight, and I happen to believe it's because he was compromised. But guys, let's go over some things here. For it being a free card, you know what I mean. I'm still impressed with it. What is going on? I'm still impressed with it. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's not the best card in the world at all, but at least we got Colby Covington on this card, and he's competing. Because I didn't think I was gonna see Colby Covington compete in this year. I really didn't think I'll see him compete again or whatnot. But all right, if Colby Covington is not compromised, I see Colby Covington taking this fight. I like Buckley. Don't get me wrong. He's a powerhouse. He has power in both his hands. He's been gaining experience. Within every fight that he comes out, he's always gaining more experience, and he always has a better outing than the last. You know what I mean? And I think that's gonna be the type of fight that Buckley is gonna bring to Colby. He's gonna bring just like this relentless person who can hit hard, and you know what I mean, that is not afraid to stand in the pocket. However, guys, this is a 5 round fight. I believe this is a 5 round fight because it's the main event. So if this is a 5 round fight, for Buckley, I don't know if he's going to be able to, consistently continue the pace that Colby Covington is going to put on there. You know what I mean? If the old Colby Covington comes in there and puts on that pace, I don't know how Buckley is going to last those 5 rounds. So I can see Colby Covington going in there, you know, using his experience and basically grinding out Buckley, and it'll be shocking if Colby Covington goes for a submission. It'll be shocking, but I think if he's trying to put a stamp, um, and trying to basically put the UFC and the welterweight division on notice, I think if he goes in there and really imposes his will with his wrestling, and eventually, potentially gets a submission and submits Buckley, I think that is basically really really leaving a lasting impression. Um, do I see that playing out? I have no idea. It's been a while. Man, Colby Covington has been a long time since he's won by submission. You know what I mean? It's been years. So to see that, I don't know how that's going to play out. But do I see Colby Covington winning this fight? I do, and I think he wins by unanimous decision or split decision. But I do see him winning this fight. I do. Um, with UFC 310, gone. it makes you look at that card and it's like, man, that that card it wasn't it wasn't all that either. You know, it really wasn't, guys. The card itself, it was all right. I'm not gonna say it was the best card of the year, but I gotta say, that was the last pay per view before the end of the year. So for that being the last pay per view, like the last pay per view of the year, shit, that no, no. I think the UFC could have done better. How you doing, Santana? How you doing? Uh, how you doing? Yeah, I think the UFC could have done better, man. God, yeah, man. God is good. God is good. Nah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But yeah, man. I think the UFC could have done better. In closing out the year, I don't think UFC 310 really delivered in that aspect. Because now we don't have another pay per view till January 18th. Okay, and the only thing we have from now till January 18th is two fight nights. Okay, and December 14th, that's relatively right around the corner. Okay, right around the corner. Uh, but Dern versus Rebus, is that the headliner? Is that the main event for this fight night, January 11th? Let me check this out, guys, because I'm in disbelief right now. Dern versus Rebus is a UFC fight night main. It's a main event. Holy shit, guys! Mackenzie Dern is a main event, guys, against Amanda Rebus next year. This can't be right, bro. This can't be right. She cannot be. No, 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 no. I don't believe this. I don't believe it, guys. I don't believe it. I think they're just forming this card right now, right? So, um, yeah, they just have it, looking this way right now. But I highly doubt Mackenzie Dern and Amanda Rebus are gonna be the headliners for this UFC fight night. I don't believe it, and I refuse to believe it, guys. I don't think the UFC would do that. But yeah, guys, there's only two fight nights, and then we got that beautiful card with Makachev, you know what I mean, and Marab, so. But that's January 18th. That's damn near a month away from that. A little more. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. Guys, UFC 312. I haven't really put this information out, but UFC 312. I'll make a video about it, a separate video about this. We got Duplessis versus Strickland, guys. I really thought we were gonna get Duplessis versus Chimaev, but I'm on their website right now, and it's no longer a rumor, guys. It's no longer a rumor. I'm looking at it right now. UFC 312, Duplessis versus Strickland. I'm in disbelief that I'm seeing this, and I'm looking at this right now. Zhang Wei Li is defending her belt against Tatiana. That's the co-main event. Wow, guys, I did not expect that. UFC 312, Duplessis versus Strickland. I did not expect to see that right now. That is, that is, that is not good for me right now. What the fuck happened here, man? What the fuck, man? This fucking bullshit, man. Hey, bro, what's up? No Australian in Australia card. No Australian in the Australia card. Really? That is disgraceful, Ariane. That is disgraceful, man. That's fucked up. Are you serious right now? I'm telling you, man. The UFC, they're not. I don't know what they're doing right now, guys. I really don't know what the UFC is doing right now. They make me sick to my stomach when it comes to the way they promote, the way they market, the UFC countdowns. Every time I can't even watch a UFC countdown anymore, to be honest, because I've been watching the UFC for so long that literally it it's like rinse and repeat. It's the same old shit over and over. And don't talk to me about the embeddeds. The fucking embeddeds are even worse, guys. I can only watch so many people, hitting pads, working out at the gym, traveling. I I don't give a shit about it. All right. What do you think about Covington versus Buckley? Actually, this is what this video is about, guys. All right. The last 15 minutes I've been talking about it. What do I think about Covington and Buckley? Well, look, guys. Look, guys. What do I think about Covington and Buckley? I think honestly, Leon Edwards and Colby Covington for that fight. Colby Covington went in there, compromised. Okay, I really do think so, and I think we're gonna get the I think we're gonna get a good version of Colby Covington, and we're gonna see experience. Okay, do I see this being an easy fight for Colby Covington? No, I see Buckley going in there and making it really tough on him. But I think ultimately experience is what's gonna win Colby Covington over, and I even to be real, I even see Colby Covington potentially getting his first submission in years. Okay, and I can see Colby Covington imposing his will, getting Buckley tired, especially later in the in the rounds. If this is a 5-round fight, that 4 and 5th is going to be hella hard, especially if Colby Covington comes in there with a nice pace like he usually does. I think Colby Covington will be able to get a submission eventually. All right, but I do see him winning by submission or by unanimous decision, guys. That's what I think. That's what I do think. But what I also think if Mackenzie Dern and Amanda Ribas are headlining this UFC fight night that they have put together on January 11th, all right, what I have to say for that is, God damn the UFC. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the UFC. I don't know what it. I honestly think they're trying to do the bare minimum for they can get back, what they've been, wanting to recoup. Because you got to remember the UFC has been bought. You know what I mean? It was bought for $4-something billion. You get what I'm saying? So I think they're trying to recoup that, and they're trying to do the bare minimum. All right, guys. And I'm starting to see the effects. I'm starting to see these effects. It's crazy. Gron Gracie getting ranked opponent before Gene Silva, Juan Silva. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Gron Gracie. I really don't know what to say about Gron Gracie. I thought he was gonna go in there, and he was, gonna give us a good fight. But once again, it's it is what it is, right? He got slammed to the ground. He got finished. Brutally KO'd. Nah, it wasn't brutal, but he got KO'd. You know what I mean? But that is still not worse than Dern and Ribas headlining this UFC fight night, guys. I can't believe it, guys. I'm literally trying to blink to see if it'll disappear, but I still see Dern and Ribas January 11th. I don't know what the UFC is fucking thinking anymore. There are rumors about Jones versus Tom in International Fight Week. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't think. How can I say this? I don't think John Jones fights ever in the UFC again, guys. Okay, I understand. He went to dinner with the UFC and Dana White and guys from a lot of sources out there. There was the negotiations didn't go well. Okay, so I don't know if John Jones is gonna come back and fight Tom Aspinall. I have no idea. But I tell you what, John Jones walks away. Um, that heavyweight division is in shambles. Okay, that heavyweight division is in shambles. This might be, and I hate to say this, guys. I hate to say this, but I've been watching the UFC for a very fucking long time. I'm talking since like 2003. I've been watching this shit. So since then, I'll have to really, really admit to myself that this most likely, guys, is this is a the uh, the coming of one of the worst eras of the UFC for the UFC. Okay, in my opinion, because look, let's look at the big picture, guys. Okay, let's look at the big picture. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to get this channel to at least 500 subscribers by 2025. I think we could get there, guys. I don't give a shit how many days, weeks, anything. Like and subscribe, guys. Help me build the channel. But going back to the topic, guys, look at the flyweight division. Flyweight division is done for. Is in shambles. They're literally looking at other organizations for guys for they could just bring in to compete against their champion, guys. The flyweight division is virtually in shambles. Okay. Now the bantamweight division, it's in good condition. Is in very good condition. Okay. Then we got the featherweight division. Featherweight division is doing well, swell, great, right? Then we got the lightweight division. The lightweight division is, in my opinion, by far the best, the deepest division of all. Okay, if it wasn't for the lightweight division, there would be a lot of issues in the UFC right now. I'll tell you that much. The welterweight division. Welterweight division. There's a lot of guys that are retiring. There's a lot of guys that are getting older in that division. All right, but there are some up and comers in that division as well. Um, so that division isn't in shambles just yet. Okay, the middleweight division. Middleweight division, I say, is good. It's at a good place right now. Um, they have a lot of up and comers in that division as well. Uh, Light heavyweight division, guys, not that exciting. Heavyweight division, even less. Look at what I'm telling you, guys. This might be the worst era for the UFC. They are in a predicament where soon they are going to have to put a major effort into finding talent to sign to the UFC. Because right now, it's scarce, guys. It's not in good condition right now. Okay, I'll tell you that much. Not in good condition, guys. Not at all. All right. And I'm so glad that Dana White agrees with me with what is it? What's his name? With all those guys that he wants to retire. All right. Chris Weidman, retire. All right, retire, man. Um, you look terrible. All right, you look like you. I didn't. I don't think you belong there. I honestly think you should never grace the octagon again or even think about it. All right, it's over. It's over. That ship has sailed. All right, that ship has sailed about 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, maybe even more than that. All right, Chris. That's it. Hang it up. It's over. All right, you reached the mountaintop, and in the process, you beat the who's who in Anderson Silva. But now it's over, man. It's over. I hate watching these guys, leave the UFC and especially when they're not supposed to be there. I mean, I remember watching BJ Penn fucking Clay Guida fight. Uh, I just that one pissed me off. That one really pissed me off. Let me actually, if I'm not mistaken, I just want to make sure that I'm not making up things here. I think it was Clay Guida, Clay Guida versus BJ Penn. BJ Penn. Yeah, I think that was the fight. Hold on, let me see. Oh my God, it was. It was 5 years ago, guy. 5 years ago. BJ Penn looks like a fucking old man. Let me watch this shit real fast and just let me. This brings tears to my eyes, guys. This brings tears to my eyes. Wow, BJ Penn looks so old right here. He's 40 years old, guys. When he fought Clay Guida, he was 40 years old, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, BJ Penn literally looks. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. BJ Penn looks very old. I totally forgot about this fight, man. It's BJ Penn versus Clay Guida, and I remember watching this fight, and it brought tears to my eyes, guys. It brought tears to my eyes, guys, because just I watched BJ Penn for years, man. And to watch this version of BJ Penn fight, it didn't make sense in my head. I couldn't come to terms that what I was watching was BJ Penn. It literally was BJ Penn, but it was a 40-year-old BJ Penn who does not belong there. Oh my gosh, his stand up looks terrible. His head movement is non-existent. It's, yeah, guys, retire, retire, man. There's so many fighters out there that I wish they never. I never watched this. I wish I never got a chance to see this. Ah, gosh, guys. I hope. I really hope. You know, Colby Covington. Goes in there and he shows his best self, man. Because if he goes in there and he looks, like a shell of himself, and he doesn't look good, you know what I mean, and he looks old, it's not gonna be good for him, man. That's not a good look for him. You know, it really isn't. How old is Kobe Covington? He's 36 years old. Okay, he's 36. He's not young. I could say that much. He's not young. But I still think Kobe has just a little bit more, man. I do think so, man. Especially with that wrestling pedigree. I still think he's gonna be able to win fights with that wrestling pedigree. I really do think so. Yeah, I just don't want to see Kobe Covington like that, like the way I saw BJ Penn. I don't want to see that shit. That and the way I saw Tony Ferguson. You know what I mean? Watching Tony Ferguson go on that 12 fight winning streak, and then all of a sudden he starts losing fights, and you know just turn into a fucking, what is it, 7 fight losing streak or something like that. Just insanity. I don't want to watch that either. You know what I mean? That shit is not what I want to watch at all. 0%, guys. Zero. Um, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it a day right now. Been on here for 30 minutes. It's gonna be 30 minutes here soon. Usually I stay on here for an hour, but not today. I won't be doing that. I do got things to do. All right, and people to yell at today, so hopefully I can get things moving. But you guys have a good one, guys. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay safe. And once again, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, guys. Okay. If you're into UFC news, UFC topics, mixed martial arts, this is your channel, guys. Thank you once again, guys. And until next time, I'll see y'all.